Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Evil West. We are back, uh, and we're here at the Institute. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and get it moving.
Mr. Rentier, you're a chip off the old block.
Yeah, that's me, Mr. Chip off the old block. Look at these carriages, by the way. Believe these fucking things. Not only are they massive, they're just like reinforced. It's just fucking nuts. Like, some of them are just like regular stagecoaches, but jeez.
Mr. Rentier?
Addie's boys.
That's
My
me.
father in his office.
He is.
Alright, we can look around a little bit.
Here cost me an arm and a leg. Sure hope it's worth it.
Rainwear got me a damn arm and a leg.
Director Rentier sure looks edgy. Something's up. I can smell it.
Can you smell it?
Money.
Gotta look around for some money.
Mr. Rentier, you remember me?
No. You remember me, sir? I do not.
Hello, sir. Director Rentier spared no expense to improve those gauntlets.
Yeah, no. Look at mine. Mine are the best. My gauntlet is the best. So yeah, you actually find a bunch of stuff up here.
Where the hell you been? I thought you got bitten by some tick.
Some of those fangy fellas were hiding out in Providence. That's why the president ordered the western border secured. Did you hear about those ones that grew tentacles? That's a first.
So you find a bunch of stuff lying around here. That we'll go ahead and read. So you got Daily Mail News. Daily Mail, September 1893. America will become a cultural force, creating modern masterpieces that rival those of the greatest composers and playwrights of old Europe. President Grover Cleveland at the cornerstone laying ceremony for the Chesterfield Opera. Daily Mail, June 1894. Unexplained creature sightings in Richmond, CA. President Lincoln and William Rentier. Officially, they called it a cholera epidemic, but the truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in the hunt. Civil War time photo. Edgar and my father in a rare Civil War era photograph. Right before the bloody battle of the Wilderness in Central Virginia, his life changed forever during that fight when a highborn nearly killed him, badly tearing up his leg. Edgar carried him in the dead of night across enemy lines to a field hospital, but the surgeon could only do so much. After that, William Rentier could no longer function in the field. First prototype of the gauntlet. Silver Gauntlet, 1883. RI Files. Allow me to convey on behalf of the President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison, my warmest congratulations on Rentier's Institute 75th anniversary. Opening the 50th branch of the Institute, which coincides with the celebration, is a true mark of importance that this fine institution has in our great country. I am more than confident that Director Rentier's visionary leadership will continue to protect our citizens from any supernatural forces we can encounter. Yours truly, Secretary of War Stephen Benton Elkins. P.S. We're going to attend the reception together with D.C.'s Rentier Institute Outpost Director, Mr. Edward Jones. I hope you don't mind letting him leave his post for this well-deserved celebration. Jesse among the RI cadets. For my first year of cadet training, I'm the shortest one of the bunch. The very next year, I grew like a weed, had to buy all new pants. Photo of William Rentier. My father in all his directorial glory. The artist who painted the portrait, what was his name? Philemon Cole. He was so curious about those gauntlets. Word came back that he later talked about them in a local pub, and my father had to give him a very stern talking to. Scared the living piss out of him. My father was a very private person. I'm surprised he ever consented to even pose for this portrait. You can see by the look in his eyes he wasn't too happy about it. And then Jesse's great-grandfather. Joseph Warren and great-grandfather Dick. To find the Tick headquarters, he let the Brits take him captive. Would have loved to have seen their surprised faces when he incinerated those tick nests and saved their royal asses. So yeah, 1775, Battle of Bunker Hill. It's Richard Rentier and Joseph Warren.
How did it go?
Did get that big fangster you were after?
Gravener's with you?
He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded accordingly.
Edgar isn't some civilian looking for a medal. This is all he knows. Your institute saw to that.
My institute? This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of great progress, great change. Today's presentation is of critical importance to the family. After which...
Edgar is family.
After which, I expect you to step up to your duties here at the manor.
With all due respect,
By the way,
I am a
if you didn't
field
know...
agent, not a paper pusher.
You're a rentier!
By the way, if you didn't know, the guy who voices William Rentier is the same guy who voices the scientist guy in Crisis 2. If you remember our Crisis 2 playthrough, it's the same voice actor. So,
Why must you always make me spoon feed these things to you, Jesse? There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts. I do believe someday soon you will see it my way. And if you don't, it's my responsibility to force that change. Now, leave me be. I must prepare for the presentation.
alright, well, fuck off then. Thanks a lot.
And send someone in here to clean up this mess.
Okay, well then. Dad's in a piss mood, as per usual, it seems. I don't remember where the fuck I was going. Over here? Oh yeah, here we go. Hello everybody. Enjoying your fucking whatever that is. Boneless wings and some wine.
Welcome home, Mr. Rentier, sir.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats.
Here's
And,
Mr. Harlow.
Welcome. Yeah, I'm Assistant Secretary of War, James Harrow. The President
Harrow,
Cleveland
sorry,
wants you to
Harlow.
know how appreciative we are of the vital service the Rentier Institute performs, defending our great country from monsters of all shapes and sizes. He also wanted me to make sure you're not blowing all our money on Mexican Monty, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, you're real funny.
Yes, quite.
Real comedian.
As I say, keep up the good work. God bless you all, and God bless America.
God bless America.
Thank you all for gathering here tonight. It's
Damn
rare
right.
we gather in such numbers, but I believe
color
that
don't run.
progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by the creature's most insidious weapon, their so-called glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick. When triggered, the Zapper sends out an electrical impulse that shatters any nearby sanguisuga's glamours forthwith, eliminating what is not and leaving only what is. Once finished, these new gauntlets will be distributed to cells nationwide post-haste, allowing us to sweep our respective territories for glamored nooks and crannies. This is the beginning of a new age, gentlemen. Armed with this gauntlet, there is no way our enemy can surprise us.
Oh, they're surprising us. Oh shit! They crashed a whole ass blimp into our institute. I don't accept that. They done Hindenburg the place. Oh, that guy was stunned. I thought he was dead. Oh. Fuck you.
Gotta find a way to the stables.
Edgar. Oh yeah, we also can read about a few people now. So yeah, the Buhag. So you saw that the Buhags first appeared in Gola culture and folklore, but they are no myth. Unlike regular sanguisuge, Buhags can't grow their own skin, so they hunt humans for theirs. Some used to believe a Buhag wearing a skin of its prey could walk among humans in broad daylight, but that has been disproven as Buhags aren't civilized or smart enough to come off as believably human. So yeah, based on the idea of a skinwalker, pretty much. We also have met William Rentier now. William inherited the responsibilities of his father and became the sixth director of the Rentier Institute. He inspired his troops in a way his father never did. They followed not out of duty, but because they believed in him. They trusted him. He worked tirelessly and took his responsibilities with the utmost seriousness. Once an accomplished field agent, a wound he suffered during the Civil War forced William behind a desk. He walks with a limp and no longer has the physical stamina required for field work. He sees the Rentier Institute as a modern-day round table and his agents as his knights. He is in inculcated. He has inculcated his son with the same whatever, teaching him that they are in a holy war with the unholy. In service of this, William created the Gauntlet, a weapon of great power that can destroy vampiric glamour. And then, of course, James Harrow. During the war between the states, Harrow fought for the 5th Vermont Infantry and rose to the ranks of lieutenant colonel. He led the famous Vermont Brigade at the Battle of Gettysburg. After the war, he went into politics. He was elected mayor of Burlington in the early 1870s and eventually became a state senator. He later served as Vermont's attorney general. After one term as a U.S. Senator, President Grover Cleveland made Harrow his Assistant Secretary of War. In that position, his responsibilities include the supervision of the Rentier Institute and any national threat related to the preternatural.
That's all that's left of Harrow Zeppelin.
Oh shit! There we go. Yeah, these nasty fucks. With the explosive ticks that they throw. Oh, shit. You see, sometimes unless you hear like the sound, like I said, the lighting can actually like, I think I only turned the I only turned the gamma up by like 1. So you can turn it down just a little bit, maybe it's like 60. But even then, like the lighting still can like keep you from seeing enemies really well. It just happens.
Edgar, did you hear me?
Edgar.
Couldn't have gotten far.
Christ, where's my father?
Still kicking ass last time I saw him.
Was he chewing any
Still
bubblegum?
in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it, and I'll find Harrow's pampered ass. Meet me out front.
All right.
I'd have to blow up my own house.
I gotta blow up my own house.
You're gonna be fine. You okay, Agent? Just hold on.
See, there you go, like $345.
Please, help me! Christ, what a mess. Find who did this and tear them a new asshole.
Woo! Oh boy. Woo! Like Rocky Balboa. Hey Adrian, watch me punch the living shit out of this vampire. We're not letting you out of shit. It's like Futurama.
Shut your ugly traps.
Keeping all these heads stashed in jars and shit.
I can smell the gas.
How much money do I got? I got 2,200. I don't know if I have enough to actually buy anything. So you actually need to get like these like point things for these. Let's see, 5,000, 60, 6,050, 94, 81, 5,000. Triple charges. So it's gonna be a while before we can actually afford really anything, to be honest. That's just how it is.
Destroy this place before we break into the archives. Jesus, gotta get out of here. It's gonna blow.
Whew. Alright, let's get out of here. Got some money though. Nice. Oh yeah, here we are. It's like just gonna go through. Sometimes yeah, you gotta make sure you look at those because he's gotta use this fucking Indiana Jones whip. Ba-ba-da, boop.
Now to find my father.
Gotta find my dad. $77 though. Alright, so yeah, here's the boo hag that you saw. Dead is what he is. So we got that over there. I think that's probably it. See that box. Charge up the batteries for you. $103. Thing's on goddamn fire. Alright, there we go. Up there. Yeah, I think we're going through there. Anything else around though? I think so. Alright, there we go. It's like screaming in the background. Hey, chestnuts! I got a trophy all this time. Pick up all cash on all missions. That was the missing cash that I had. There we go. Check that shit out. So now in the lore. Oh well, I mean it still says. See, it says 11 to 12. I don't know. Whatever, man. And then you saw there was the Proteus. There's no academic consensus among RI scientists as to how or why the Proteus grows a toxic parasitic worm in its guts. It expels these worms as a defense mechanism, and they explode on impact. Some suspect that certain vampiric genetic traits mingle with intestinal bacteria to birth this new creature. Others believe that vampire blood carries microscopic parasites that grow into larvae once fed by the host body. Though Proteus are not particularly bright, they are extremely dangerous and unpredictable in a fight. So that's what those leech-thrown guys are called. Oh boy.
What is this?
Oh damn.
Get him out of here. I got this.
Don't be cross with me, Father. I couldn't leave you at the
Felicity.
mercy of these savages. Could you not do that, you fleshy toad? You nearly hit him.
Oh shit! She just Doctor Strange soul punched my soul out of my body.
Mighty Rentier Institute, choking on ash and blood.
Kaboom! She's got a grudge from dusk till dawn.
Jess, we won't make it to Calico like this.
Move, Gravener! I order you not to let me die like that!
I almost had her. If it weren't for that old wound. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get old, son.
Yeah, never get married. Now stop blabbing, you're gonna be fine. I know what I'm doing.
This is the key, Jesse. Don't let it out of your sight. It's all we've got. It's in your hands now.
We need to stop.
Stop! We need to get the fuck out of here!
We need to find a defensive position to hold us over till morning. Then we head to Calico.
My wife could blow this defensive position over with a wet fart.
Thanks.
We need the higher ground.
We don't need your input.
And that's where the sun will hit first.
I'll get the horses, and we'll stand our ground up there.
So we get the shotgun for the first time. Got that. Oh shit. There we go. So yeah, when you level up, that's when you get like perk points, stuff like that. You do find them in chests as well. Let's look at the lore here. We have 4 Devil's Pass. Alright, Amelia Virgil and Calico, 1884. Oh, you everything, Doctor. See Amelia and Virgil here in a bit. Virgil's Curriculum. Agent Bloom's Bestiary. I'll read those here in a bit. Shut the fuck up, Arrow. Jesus Christ. Harrow is like the most annoying piece of shit. Here we go, here's this guy. You were talking about growing tentacles earlier. Well, I got some fucking shield back. Woo! Oh shit. Oh, we got him. So that guy is Leecher. The Sanguines transport their transformative vampiric elixir in giant leeches. These massive invertebrates keep the quality and purity of the blood intact. To grow such large leeches, they must fatten up their victims and then use them as blood banks. Occasionally, the leech's bodily fluids mix with the blood of the victims and create a creature called a leecher. It's massive, and though not technically a vampire, it does possess superhuman strength and agility. So here, add some money for me. $69. The sex number. All right, up we go. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on here. They're supposed to be attacking. We might have to go back to the main menu. Like I said, this game has problems sometimes. It really does happen.
How many of these guys are there?
We'll fight this guy again, it's alright. I don't know. We'll fight him again, it's all good. we go. Alright, reach the higher ground. So let's grabbing that first. Okay, let's hope this works this time. Okay, do we just move up here, I guess? I mean, I guess maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not broken. Maybe I restarted for nothing. I thought enemies would, like, attack. But... Alright, here we go. Survive till dawn. There we go, we get that. Punch, 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 punch! Woo! There we go. So I guess I didn't need to restart checkpoint. That's alright, though.
Running real low, Jess. Kinda busy here, Edgar.
Yeah, so this is what allows him to do the teleportation thing. It, like, overloads. Allows you to do this, like... Allows you to do this. And then you have your cool
Out of lightning?
overcharge.
Good thing we still got a big shiny ace up our sleeve.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't think he's breathing.
Calico, it's around the corner. There's a doctor there. Doc, we need help.
Lewis, Protocol Epsilon.
Protocol Epsilon.
Sit down and roll up your sleeve. We will save your father, Mr. Rentier.
fine. He's the cell's engineer.
Virgil. Virgil only. It's an honor to finally meet you in the flesh. Sir, your gauntlet is a thing of beauty. Only a genius could...
I need that fixed. Yesterday.
I'll need a bigger lab if I'm gonna solve the mysteries of time travel, sir. I mean...
So goddamn literal.
Harrow needs a scapegoat. He won't leave without someone to blame for that fiasco.
Pissed off little highborn looking for her maker's head? No one could have predicted that.
I don't think she did all that for just Abano. We're missing something. I bet my last buck we'll hear more from this Felicity tick pretty soon. I'm gonna check if Amelia needs some backup with Harrow.
Who do I have to bend over this bar and indiscreetly fuck to get some coffee around here?
Oh. Oh shit, you do with that asshole. Alright, so, in the lore, we have Amelia. Amelia F. Blackwell received her MD from the Women's Medical College of Pennsylvania in 1879. A degree combined with her expertise in botany guaranteed her a post with the Rentier Institute. She proved herself during the so-called walking coffins incident in Baltimore, where she not only treated agents for their wounds, but worked as a pathologist to suss out the mystery behind the matter. She became RI's first female medical researcher and soon joined a team investigating the medical properties of Orchid de la Vida, found near Lake Maurepas. Eric Brooks, the leader of the research effort, asked William Rentier to reassign Amelia to Calico as he didn't feel she was a team player. She accepted her assignment to that distant outpost and in time turned Calico into one of the Institute's most successful operations. Virgil only, a young tech-savvy engineer assigned to RI's Calico outpost. Discovered as an infant in the lair of a Chinese necromancer, he was brought back to Calico by RI agents as a foundling. Their intention was to research what exactly was done to him. It took him time to recover, but eventually was adopted by Richard Olney and named after his late brother, Virgil Olney. The young man proved sharp as a tack and was sent to study engineering at MIT. He returned to RI and went to work in their science and technology division. So then here we have the Virgil's curriculum. Virgil Olney, engineer, born 1873, graduated from RI Science Training 1888. Official member of RI since 1888. Virgil Olney was discovered as an infant in the lair of a Chinese necromancer, having barely survived some sort of arcane ritual. Brought back to Calico to research what was done to him. His recovery took some time, but the young man proved sharp as a tack. He had a real talent for science and technology, and eventually graduated first in his class. Agent Bloom's bestiary. This species appears to possess shape-shifting abilities, most uncommon for the typical sanguines. I dare say this ability might be blood-dependent, but it's hard to tell based on the limited amount of evidence found. I'm wondering if we're witnessing some sort of accelerated evolution, spurred perhaps by certain unknown environmental factors. Research continues, but nothing I've seen explains the unusual capabilities of this curious animal. Judging by the diameter of the tunnels it creates, I estimate it stands at least 8 feet tall and is quite powerful. I find the flying creatures most disturbing. They appear in large numbers, protecting the newly transformed sanguisuges like hornets guarding their hive. It's not clear if that's their only purpose. Perhaps they also gather sustenance and function as scouts. I think this was... We haven't done the Devil's Pass yet. We're still in between. So remote RI outpost. Oh, that would be this down here. So we don't have anything until we get to that point. I do have a perk point though. Could do that. Touchdown. We could do projectile block. There's also, these are like the perks that you find in the chest. Okay, let's do that. Pickups can be shot. That's pretty cool.
Need to check on my gauntlet first. There must be a workshop somewhere around.
Mr. Harrow was waiting for you in the briefing room, sir.
Yeah, heard that already.
No, I would not. You can reset all those, though.
Who does he think he is? The heir to the fucking crown?
According to the protocols, if the director is unable to fulfill his duties, his next of kin takes...
And DC agreed to that?
Oh yeah, and here's like the weapons wall. When you like collect more of the weapons that go on the wall, so there's like the regular versions and there's the electric versions.
When I got your goddamn gilded invitation, I expected champagne and canapes. Instead, some fang fuck broke into your headquarters and slapped you all around like a gaggle of whimpering sissies. Now the entire country is left unprotected while I stand here with my dick in my hand like an idiot. So
You can see why this guy's the
could
worst.
Someone please tell me, how the fuck did this happen?
Security services were redirected to protect our most valuable asset.
And how the fuck wasn't that me?
That was my father's call, and it was Agent Gravener's quick thinking that saved your life, sir.
For all the fucking good it'll do once I tell the Capitol that its primary defense against all kinds of monsters just collapsed.
We'll take care of it, sir.
What, from here? This place is a shithole at the edge of fucking nowhere.
And don't be fooled by our humble trappings, Secretary Harrow. Calico Cell has the highest survival rate in the Institute, as well as its very best engineer. We are your only chance of turning this around.
Then I expect a report on those tick assholes on my desk first thing, Doctor. And who the fuck are you?
Wait a minute. I'm the best engineer?
You better be, because we need this thing operational as soon as possible, before Harrow comes back to string us all up.
Harrow can suck my...
How bad is it?
Well, the glamour disruptor's fried. Then we have the insulation around the power coupling.
Can you fix it or not?
It's doable, but I'll need time. A few weeks, a month tops.
We ain't got that long. We have to be ready to take down this Felicity character when we find her.
You have 1 hour.
If we find them. We have no idea where to even look.
Not necessarily. To the north, there's a canyon surrounding the main trail. And the unimaginative locals call it the Devil's Pass. And reports mention possibly unknown vampiric specimens. And we chalked it down to hearsay, but now we sent our top sanguisuge expert to investigate.
I hope by expert you mean a field agent and not another bookworm.
Scott Bloom co-wrote the Institute's sanguisuge bestiary.
We need soldiers, not pencil pushers. I can't run around looking for a missing egghead hoping that maybe he brings something to the table. When did he last report?
5 days ago.
Now let's just hope he's lost in research.
All right. Well, that's what we'll do next time. So take care, everybody. I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.